so no dia nye alajin kwa na oka nye Inusah Fusseni na obaka ma ji text messages aji feedbacks if nipa bebre for ho almost say na so no yes pep in the sense that a cover nema bebre a true and accurate picture of what is happening in the country.
Minority for not raise concerns. The kind mining sector. Almost say president address illegal mining ni where you are free. And to kwa or confine illegal mining on failing. And he went to me and Kahun me. Why a former sector minister that fight against illegal mining under John Dramani?
Oh, a proceeding, but fight no a kono. Nye ekunde ever for 1 month, 2 months, or now 1 year.
Okay.
Illegal mining, are caught into the fiber of society. Ampa, me Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, no. Me started ekono because John Dramani Mahama between 2013 and 2016 had put it in the manifesto of 2012 say. Yeba cleaning mining sector, I mean small scale mining sector of illegalities.
Okay.
Into yes stati ekono ase. Menu kase mitibu kachiro and I can mention some members of prominent people in society. Time the mi starti fight no mo kase ye diagro. Omu nya the true picture of what was happening in the small scale mining sector. Until you started fighting, me say, oh, nipa bebre thought that we were just, I mean, we didn't know what we were doing.
Okay.
Now, then, by the time we left in 2016, not fighting, it couldn't slow it down, kakra. NPP 4 by in 2017, and it is important to state that 2016 manifesto of the NPP, no. There was no entry in the NPP. There was no promise to Ghanaians say, "Omba fight small scale mining" in their manifesto.
After now, President, city chose Sunyano. Waman capture manifesto.
No, Omanka. Okay. It was not. If you look at the 2016 manifesto that NPP presented to the people of this country for power in 2017, no, small scale mining assembly. Now. Media coalition against illegal mining.
Yeah.
Boom and started the advocacy for controlling the menace of Galamsey. And Nana Akufo-Addo esumye. Now, Minuka say I can give you as a matter of fact again, say 2017-2018, the first 2 years of the NPP. Omu bane small scale mining in this country. Okay.
Yeah.
But in 2017-2018, that was the period within the 8-year period of the NPP that Ghana exported the highest amount of gold from the small scale mining sector. Everyone is saying. Everyone is saying. So the small scale mining activity, no, has gone into the fiber. You can go back and look at what Otunfo Osesusu is a kanye.
Yeah.
When NPP was in power, that the government knew those who were doing the small scale mining, but failed, refused, or neglected to deal with it. Nipa bebreye kasaya. In fact, in 2021, Nana Akufo-Addo eji say the fight against illegal mining affiliate.
Yeah.
So he was bringing back the fight under Samuel Abdullahi Jinapo. I went there. Me call her. Me chair the first session of the renewed fight against illegal small scale mining at the National Conference Center.
Okay.
So I can tell you that the small scale mining, illegal small scale mining, the way it has entered the fiber of society People have started normalizing it. Until in 1 day, in 1 month, it has to be consistent. It has to be a prolonged strategy to fight it.
I don't say Abano is on course. I achieve victory.
I have no doubt that the government is on course. I have no doubt.
Okay. Okay. Now, like the young cocoa sector, now agri sector, no, minority now baby based on argument here. Cocoa farmers, claim and casse, time no or prices buy, but pesca edema farmers now, anti-price free farmers. But buying there, because of sell world market, I have to soon join the Babetiswa, and ya dear Bebua. Anti Oba State of the Nation address presentation or far agri sector, especially cocoa, and ya dear Bebua.
No, and ya no correct. And if you listen to John Dramani Mahama Yie, or say he understands the difficulty of the cocoa farmers. Now, the decision the government take here was a difficult but necessary decision. Now, my main pipe muna wuntie. NPP for say na omu time no omu ton cocoa every farmers no ho at 3,100 cedis per 64 kilogram bag of cocoa. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
At that time, no, not seed in saying. No, 16 cities. If you so a kilo of or a bag of cocoa in dollar terms, say $1, you talk cocoa no, you dey go amanone ekoton.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now, so if you calculate a bag of cocoa in dollar terms, that time no, at 16 Ghana cedis per dollar no, na NPP for omutua $192 per bag. $192 per bag. At that time, cocoa price was hovering in 4,000, 5,000. In fact, it drew 10,000 per 64 kilogram bag of cocoa. Now NPP for a month farmer no $192. Even if you round it up, you say okay about $200. NDC for buyer, NDC abayi buyer. They bought cocoa at the beginning, almost 2 cocoa, no, almost the 500 acre, and they were buying it at 10 cedis, 10.5, that is 10 cedis, 50% $1. At 3,650. Calculate. It means that NDC was buying a 64 kilogram bag of cocoa at over 300 Ghana dollars. That's what they were paying. And then they reduced the price to 2,687 cedis per kilo, per 64 kilo. And the CD is pegged. The CD at the buying rate is pegged at 11 Ghana cedis. 11 Ghana cedis. Means a bag of 64 kilogram of cocoa in dollar terms is $234. That's the first thing. So you must campaigning your propaganda. Campaigning your propaganda. What they said they were paying farmers, in real terms, now about $200 per bag of cocoa. That's the first thing. The second thing is that at the time they were even paying 3,100 cedis per 64 kilogram of cocoa. Inflation was about 24-25%.
Yeah.
So the value of their money was affected by depreciation. Inflation. So the purchasing power, to buy goods and services, the real value was lower. You know that when inflation is high. Today, at 2,687 Ghana cedis per 64 kilometer back of kilogram back of cocoa, inflation is standing at 3.8%. What does it mean? It means that the purchasing power of farmers has improved. They are getting more. Apart from the dollar terms, they are getting more from the money they received than the money they were getting from the NPP. You see, want to mean and two nanti and go and name. Nankasa my NPP.
Yeah.
We have to make everything clear to Ghanaians to understand. Say, by every comparison, the price NDC is paying to cocoa farmer is far better than the NPP for the 8 years. Now put that aside. In 2021, 2022, NPP entered into agreement with buyers that Omubanya about 800,000 tons of cocoa. Now Omuba ton 767,000 tons of cocoa. So they went for a syndicated loan. They went for a syndicated loan to buy the cocoa beans. At the end of the crop season, Omunya a little over 450,000 tons.
Okay.
So Omuntmin supply. Into Omwajisekano. And they were selling the cocoa. Omuton cocoa no ama the buyers at 2,600 and something, about 6,660 or so dollars per 64 kilogram bag of cocoa. And the Omwa supply, the following year they could not even get a syndicated loan because there was lack of confidence in Cocoa Board. And the Omuko Board Busia from government, from Bank of Ghana, from banks to buy the cocoa. Menu kase NDC buy no. Omo the eka no po, omo antiman supply. So they ran the Abe management was compelled because na agreement was compelled to supply at the rate of $2,660 per 64 kilogram bag of cocoa. So you can see the financial situation in which they put the present management. And on Danchen, Omugo ye cocoa rose, eja eka 32 billion Ghana cedis. What is Omampenyin? Omampenyin John Draman Mama Okaya. You heard it. In fact, say would the economy na boma e 36 billion.
Cocoa rose no normal say or more because a binum or honor common fast so what they contract and etina almost stop contractors.
Oh, it's true. Or no more or the one or my contracts. One more contract. No Cocoa Board no. Abaino under Michael Edu.
Yeah. So
if you are giving contracts and you were not following up on the contract execution and you are not keeping records of your awards, no, and you come and tell us that you are awarded, then that is incompetence on your part. That's incompetence on the part of the past management. So the long and short is that I did a war Cocoa Board. From our understanding, is that there must be reforms. And the Kuranu Yabakupe. when NPP started criticizing NDC, say Omati Koko Sikaso, they were comparing Ghana to Africa. Say what here?
Yeah.
Today, Ghanaian farmers are earning twice what the Ivorian farmers are earning. 2 times. So, what they said, no. So you see that clearly, what they said doesn't hold water again.
Yeah.
Because some there, Ghana, Omuhu say, oh, we need to do reforms to be able to put the cocoa board on a very sound pedestal because of global prices, a declining production, and financial difficulties of the cocoa board. Let's take drastic action to ensure, say, while we are giving cocoa farmers where they are due, we restructure the whole cocoa board to ensure that it continues to be fit for purpose. Almost see, Debbie, today their noses are on the ground. Their noses are on the ground.
Okay. Alhaji Inusah Fusseni, former member of Parliament, Tamale Central, former Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Was a lawyer, Nika Siapa, and we're a member National Democratic Congress. You know, a bon como. Alhaji, ya be week in the Yabakoso Afro, na so na ye room na. I mean, besides, I'm one open, I may come once. It seems as a Ghanaians. You're too baby still near your politics.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem.
Near a yano creno, now you're cassette and yano cre. Yes, thank you, but Chinese Rama by na year, Juma. Now, baby, 1 year, ye barbican. You really are the one. They are started politics. Near the kind they say, a mine. They are tossed to be him. A wabonte, especially originally, must say. After all, said dollar and above from you, and my board in tin. Who could you my to the end to meet him? Send our back at the found here.
Oh, Yamko Ponshrow. And Okradia a Bakupel. And the truth doesn't age.
Yeah.
So what is true today will be true in 100 years' time. True. Kufo Husa problem. Former President Kufo. So, now, Breso, if you remember, we had a political off-season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, to about we. Let government concentrate in governing the country and making sure that expectations of the people know. It may realize it. Now, to about we. Now, the next day, no, the opposition, and that time it was NDC, is thinking of how to undermine the government to win elections. And that will not bring about development. And it's true. Mamisa reveal say, me, as a former member of parliament, I had a little job for at the CDD Ghana. Yeah. And CDD Ghana is seriously considering the question that you have posed. Say, oh, I don't never yet campaign 365 days. You need Jumana. Is politics now a full-time job? So people just get up and they are walking about every day and they are doing politics. It's not a full-time job. What is the productivity level of that? Yeah. And let's define when political campaign can occur. There is a correlation between that and corruption. Because politics 365 days, we spend a lot of money in politics, and the money ain't for everybody. And there's a direct nexus between corruption in political parties and illegal activities, whether it is tax evasion, whether it is galamsey, whether it is smuggling. There is a direct nexus, because those who engage in the illegalities, they buy political insurance. So, you are perfectly right. You can't do politics 365 days. Yeah, who are ordinary citizens have not been elected into parliament. As we speak now, the politics should have been in parliament.
Yeah.
Not outside and everybody's doing it. Okay, because the 2 million parliamentarians to hold government accountable. And so, yes, the end politics, and even sometimes challenging our members of parliament. Say, I did your moyeno, and fata nka yemua mubayeno say. So that is true, and I hope that in the next few weeks, the CDD will be doing regional engagements. It will come to Ashanti region as well. I hope that you will find time to participate and see exactly how they are thinking of getting us off this canker. It's really a canker.
Because my poor might be so. Now foreign minister, many shop he was the same shopper. Now me name that one Ghanaian student bina. Or by one day or say foreign minister or foreign minister. You know I'm saying we are sure. What's saying? Empire checking at say truly on one. But the way I almost see your name, Obi Krama and can walk Krama say this woman is a politician.
No, dirty. Even he will introduce himself. Because let me give you last story. Then you know BNI.
Yeah.
When you are working with national security, you are supposed to work undercover.
Yeah.
So many years ago, I was at some place and somebody came. And you know how he introduced himself?
No.
Was him a BNI?
Hey, or catch on your BNI.
So I got done status, Emmanuel. I got done status. So that's our problem. You pay status too much in this country. Obi we in the doctorate degree. Our friend didn't know about Dr. Nkanwa. A problem.
No problem.
Obi a chief. Our friend didn't know about Nana Nkanwa. A problem. Obi a lawyer. Our friend didn't know about lawyer Nkanwa. A problem. You pay status too much. Nti baby I call you now who say you will followers. Then you omun namechi. Say because of the status and power. But humility is a virtue.